Well, our next guest is a Louisiana native, former football player who's now making waves in country music. His cross-genre sound is on full display with his latest release, Rodeo Desperado. We're happy to have him in studio, singer-songwriter Austin Tolliver. Good to see you. Nice to meet you.
Good to see you. I appreciate you having me. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So, man, I'm mentioning football in that headline. You can't get away from it when your dad is an NFL quarterback. Played for Billy Joe Tolliver. I'm sure a lot of football fans very familiar. A lot of the guys in the building have been freaking out on the fact that his son is here in the studio. But growing up with a man larger than life like that, talk about what that was like for you.
Larger than life would be a good point, because the man is large.
Yeah.
He played for a long time and provided a life for us, and everything that he ever did was about working hard, and he instilled those values in us when we were young, and we got to see him do it on a level that a lot of people don't get to really experience. So it was really fun, and you got to kind of figure out at some point who you're going to be, how you're going to be, and why you're going to be. And my dad drilled it in. And
was he tough?
Oh, was he tough? He was a very tough man, but he was a very fair man, and still to this day he's a tough and fair man. But the thing that I love about him the most is that he allows you to chase your dreams without thinking that you got to do something specific, and he always supports everybody, so it's fun.
I love that. So that being said, when you started doing music and he kind of saw that in you, did he go do what you got to do, go follow the dream?
No, ma'am. Not at first. Not at first. He supported me chasing the dream, but he also said, "You ain't no Luke Combs yet, son." And I said, "Yes, sir, you're right. I'm not. I'm working my way to get there." And he's got some standards that you have to meet. But like I said, fair, because at least he's trying to get me to be the best.
Yeah,
so if he's going to compare me to Luke Combs, I'll take it.
Well,
that's my standard. I'll take it.
Listen, your father wasn't always Billy Joe Tolliver when he first started, too, right? I mean, he kind of worked his way up to becoming one of the, playing for San Diego, Houston, New Orleans. I mean, became an incredible NFL quarterback.
Oh, yes, ma'am. He worked hard. He worked hard to get there. I mean, a lot of people only play 3 or 4 years in the NFL. Like, if you make it, you're not there for very long, and he ended up playing 13, so
incredible.
I mean, it shows you how hard work can do it for you.
And you're doing the same thing right now. Genre blending, as I said in that intro as well. Your music kind of lends a little rock, a little rap, and country music kind of all mixed in there. I wanted to ask you, who were your influences growing up, knowing that you probably moved around a lot? I know Shreveport, Louisiana was home base for a long time. What was the kind of music? Who were the guys you were listening to?
Well, see, that's the thing. In Louisiana, we grew up on culture.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just genres of music. It was all culture. I mean, everything is blended in Louisiana. it's just like the food. You get a taste of everything. And how we grew up with, like listening to Nelly, listening to George Strait, listening to Garth Brooks. And next thing you know, like Tupac would come on.
Right.
And at the end of the day, you've got like multiple different people sitting around listening to the same tunes. And as I grew up, I started wanting to take my music into blending all of those genres together to show kind of like not only how I grew up, but what the culture of how I grew up was.
So getting to do that now, getting in the studio, winding up on Average Joe, how'd you land the deal, by the way?
Oh, I got lucky. I got luckier than anybody on planet Earth. A lot of people, they ask me this question. They ask me all the time. They're like, how'd you get your record deal? And I tell them, like, I can assure you I got it in a way that no one else will. I made a bet with my friend that I would get a record deal before he did. I went to Average Joe's. The first time I went there, Forrest told me no. And it was the first time in my life anybody was like, no, that's not good enough. And so he was like, come back in 48 hours. And I was like, yes, sir, I'm going to go make more music. And I came back in 48 hours, and he told me that's what I'm looking for.
Wow.
Because he knew I would go work.
What an incredible story. Your music is out there. Right For You, Bad For You was the last album. I kind of see the difference in that, kind of going to a little bit more of a country sound right now. Rodeo Desperado is a great sounding record. This is the song that's out, leading the way for the next project?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yeah, we're trying to get more towards that mainstream countryside. That's where I want to be. And I think it's really good for my fans to take it that direction, too, because we're still going to blend things. But I think competing with some of the big names out there is what I'm trying to do. And Rodeo Desperado was a good one to start off with.
Yeah. If they see you around horses, this guy no stranger to that, by the way. Also, family farm in Abilene, Texas, getting on horseback, working cattle. So this is, you're a cowboy through and through.
I try to be. I try to be. I tell people all the time, I'm not a real cowboy, but I try to be. Cowboys work harder than anybody on earth. And I can't claim it if I do it part-time.
Well, so do artists as well. And by the way, first-time dad, I cannot wait till you come back and start talking about songs you wrote about changing diapers.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I got lucky. My wife does all that. I got lucky. I got lucky with that. She's a champion.
Congratulations to you and your wife, by the way.
Yes, ma'am.
Beautiful
Thank
baby
you.
girl. And congratulations on everything all the way around. Rodeo Desperado, you guys can find it wherever you stream your music. Austin Tolliver, remember his name. We welcome him back to the studio anytime.